I used to work in a job that I hated. And also jobs that I love. But today is not about that. Well, a little bit about that, actually. We are talking about workplace confessions. Yes, we're getting down and dirty into the sludge of the internet and people confessing what they've done at work. Some of y'all are heinous. This is terrifying. This video is by Degenerocity. Link to the original video is in the description below. And my God, I don't trust nobody. I've never complained about nothing ever for the rest of my life because y'all are terrifying. Okay, and proof of that is in this video. So I hope you hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm quads, and subscribe. Double check to make sure you're subscribed. If you think you're subscribed, double check one more time for me because it would mean a lot. And also I have 3 YouTube channels, so people tend to need to double check real quick. Thank you. And my other 2 channels are Aliciaxlife and also Bed Rot Besties. So I hope you check both those out too. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, confession time.
Oh, it's D. That was my worst intro ever.
Oh.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite gambling addict.
We
Back
both
with
been
another
there.
confessions
Hey.
video. You and I know the gist by now. You guys send me your confessions, and I read them while crying on the inside. This time the topic was work confessions. Bad things or unusual stuff that
I live for work confessions. They're my favorite kind of tea. Ooh.
I got no work confessions. I've never done anything wrong ever.
Are we just lying now? We just
Never
lying
got
on the internet?
fired or anything crazy. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, I guess we're just lying on the internet. That's cool. Yeah.
Lying on the internet for fun, you know?
Yeah.
happened at your workplace. And I know half of you guys are unemployed, but don't get me wrong. You guys still
Not
say
me,
good stuff.
idiot.
Some of your confessions were
Yep.
a little bit mild, while at the same time, some of your confessions were a little bit wild. And at the end of the day, I come to the same conclusion, is that I hope all your bosses watch this video. Let's just get into it. First, I don't got no damn job. I work in a school as a student. One of my classmates made 2 holes in the walls of my classroom. You work in school as a student? When did
That's
that
not how
become a
that.
job? I've been a
That's not a
student for
job. That's just being a
basically
student.
You're in
and I
school,
never got
buddy.
paid
Yes,
squat.
yeah,
I
what the
did more
fuck?
than 12 good years working and I never saw a cent. I never saw a cent. I need my reparations. My brother's boss at Little Caesars was giving people raises if they did the nasty. Even the men. Second story, a Karen at a local McDonald's was mad her.
What?
You know what?
Yes.
Equal opportunity employer. I like it.
It's okay. I don't care what genitalia you have. I'm just down to fuck. Who wants to fuck? You gonna raise?
Like, he's like, I'm just horny. Like,
Yeah.
you want a raise or not?
Every hole's a goal for me. Come on in. Like, okay, goddamn.
Her nuggets weren't out in time. It was a 1-minute wait and she threw a fit. She was also very obese. So she hurled her fat over the counter and tried fighting the cashier. She didn't land one punch and she got punched once and was knocked out cold. Lastly, a customer at Arby's was mad over curly fries and pulled out a gun and started firing.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm still stuck at the first confession because did your brother like take the raise? Like, I'm not judging.
Right? Because right? I'm so glad he said that because I'm like, but did he do it?
I mean,
Right?
how big is the raise? Like,
That is a great question. That is a great question. Listen, we know it's workplace sexual harassment. Okay, we know that. But how much money we talking?
I mean, that's cool. I get workplace sexual harassment and I got nothing out of it. So, like, I mean,
Oh, that's
I'll
true,
take
that's
the
true.
raise.
I mean, yeah, I used to get a lot of workplace sexual harassment when I was a waitress. Yeah. Yep. I would get extra tips though. So it was not worth it. It was not worth it. It needs to be more money than that. If I was getting like, you know, every time someone grabbed my ass or smack it as I walk by, if I was getting like an extra like $200 per snack, I'd be like, okay, a little bit. I'd be like upset about it.
You're like, I don't really like it, but like, this is a price I can accept at least.
Yeah, right. Like this is like, it's enough for me that when I'm crying about it later, at least I'm like holding money in my hands, you know?
At least you're able to buy like a bunch of ice cream, you know?
Yeah. I buy ice cream, still have money left over and be like, no, I'm good, man. Guys, I'm so close to buying a new Xbox Slim 360. It's cool, man. It's cool. I need just like 150 more bucks. Yeah, so you know,
I'm
just
not
depends.
judging. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this life, but Did you take the raise? Like, how big?
Yeah,
was
you
the
know,
raise?
I'm not gay, but
Was
$20
like
is
an
$20
extra
has been a
$10
thing
an
for
hour
so
with a
long. Like,
free
what about
side of the
inflation?
creek?
I'm not gay, but $40 is $40. Like, what's up?
Oh, but now we're talking about
that
like
20.
now we're talking about
Yeah,
the
that $20
economy
doesn't go
crashing
as
right
far.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, the economy's crashing right now. We gotta be like $60 and a carton of
That's what I'm
eggs.
saying.
$60 and a carton
Okay,
of eggs.
so $160.
$160, yeah.
Easy bread and wings. That's kind of tempting. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, but like everybody else doing it, I might as well join in. And for
Yeah.
the curly fries one, I kind of understand it. When you order food and you expect a certain kind of standard to it, and it comes back mid, I'm gonna start going crazy on the spot and start rapping to the cashier saying, "Let's play a little game I made. All you gotta do is pick a candy bar, one gotta play." Some people be serious about that curly fries. And the fat girl, yeah, whatever. More of the story, except
I'm gonna be so real. If somebody gave me a bad curly fry, I would just be like, no, I get it. I deserve it. No, I get it. I'm a piece of shit.
This is what I get for eating this fucking garbage anyways.
You know, I came out here looking for a little treat. And then God said, no treats for you. And I said, okay, God. I see you.
You're like,
but I don't have a gun, so I would not shoot up. Actually, I do have a gun, but I
I
would
wanted
not shoot
curly
up the
fries.
workers. I just wanted the curly fries, man. And my Xbox 360 Slim.
What?
Oh, that's what I got with the money for my tip money that I had when people were smacking my ass and giving me like $50 for it. I bought an Xbox 360 Slim. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you play on that?
I played a lot of Soul Calibur 5. I played a lot of Borderlands 2. I played a lot of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. I played a game called Bloody Good Time with my friends when we were all in party chat. I played Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I played mostly just Soul Calibur 5.
You play Tekken Tag Tournament?
Yeah.
You gonna be a Riot Games 2XKO player?
No. I'm not. I got negative 25 interest in that game. Do you know why? Because I heard from a homie they're not putting motion inputs in. You know, like quarter circle forward? Shit like that? They're not putting that in.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know, like demanding inputs? Like it'll be like, for example, forward, down, like neutral,
it's just
diagonal.
gonna be a button masher?
That's what it's kind of implying.
Oh, I see.
Not really fully button masher, but it's gonna be easier for people who are getting into fighting games, which means I don't give a fuck. That's what happened to my character in Tekken, Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo, one of my favorite characters in Tekken, loved him for all my life, right?
Oh no.
And the thing about him, at a low level, yeah, he's button mashy at a low level, but at a high level, he's an incredibly cool character with a lot of mental mind games. It's all about what you anticipate your opponent to do and counteracting what you think they're going to do in a situation. It's really, really cool, and you fish for counter hits, and it's a really cool game. Right? Lower level players is pretty easy. You just button mash. It's stupid. Everyone's stupid. They go, oh my God, Eddie Gordo's so stupid. He mixes me up. I'm like, yeah, because you're too stupid to understand the options, right? Right. New Tekken 8, they said all the legacy inputs that we've had since Eddie Gordo was first introduced, yeah, we changed those. We made it all one button. I'm like, what? Why?
Oh.
They're like, yeah, we want to make it easier for people. I'm like, but why? They're like, yeah, if you actually continuously mash that one button without doing any like inputs, like any directional inputs, it finishes the combo for you. I'm like, again, why? Why? What? And they're like, yeah, we wanted to make it a lot easier for new players and make it more simplistic. I'm like, why? Like, don't change the inputs he's had since the beginning. Like, don't change it for legacy players. And I was like, I don't want to play my fucking character anymore, man. I don't want to play this game. Uninstalled it, never played it since. They ruined my man. They shot his fucking legs off. And they said, bye, bitch. I want you to be the most button-mashing, brain-dead character in the game. And you know what I say to that? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm sorry, Harada-san. Harada-san, I still love you.
Oh.
I'm really glad that time we had drinks together. You're very nice to me. But fuck your game. Fuck your game in its entirety. I'm so sick and tired of this shit, man. I have over 2,000 hours in Tekken 7. I love that game. I put my life into that game. And I'm glad I retired in time. I'm glad I retired from commentary. Because that shit ass now. And now season 2 came out. Have you looked at the reviews for season 2 of Tekken 8?
No.
overwhelmingly negative. That shit nosedived. People are refusing to play the game now. Yeah. The issues that I had with Tekken 8 on release, they doubled down. I said, hey, there's too many offensive options. It's encouraging people to like be momentum players instead of dictating their own pace. Right? Momentum play, like, it's kind of like, for example, if you're somebody who doesn't know fighting games, imagine, you know, you're playing chicken against somebody, right? You both have your cars, you're driving towards each other. Okay, but what happens if the other person slams on the gas and doesn't stop? Either way, right? It's like, you're kind of overwhelmed. You're kind of like, wait, I thought we didn't even say go yet. What the fuck just happened? It's like, it's not fun, right? It's a part of it. It's the mind games. Who's going to pull away first? Who's going to do something? That's just eliminated. Yeah. This motherfucker's just a dickhead who's slamming the gas. You're like, okay, well, I guess we're doing that now. It's dumb. It's dumb, right? A lot of it's supposed to be like intellectual gameplay. You're supposed to be able to like counterplay, movement, footsies, spacing, understanding where you're going, everything like that. Options, right? Punishing properly, things like that.
Yeah.
But now they're like, okay, plus frames, chip damage on grab break, oh, plus frames, guard crack, and it's like, okay, you know what? I would like more defensive options, please. And they said, oh yeah, defensive, right, defensive. I'm sorry, I think I mistranslated. Did you say offensive? And that's season 2. They just added more offensive shit. And they called it their defensive patch. And I was like, all right, y'all fucked up for real. That's too stupid to watch now.
They say the best defense is a good offense.
That's what they're trying to pull off right now. That's what they're actually trying to pull off right now. It's so dumb. It's actually so dumb. And I apologize for like, you know, I don't mean to like shit on like the devs or anything like that. I don't want to shit on anyone in particular because working with Tekken was like one of the best experiences of my life. But it's like you fucked your game so badly that you have like someone who's played every game from its birth. Right? Not wanting to play your game anymore. Like, what the fuck happened to y'all? Right? How did you guys lose the fun of Tekken? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. That was a big ass rant. I
feel like I should not have mentioned the Riot fighting game. I really got you fired up. My fault.
I have a lot of feelings, man. I got a lot of feelings. Bring out Soul Calibur 7!
Yeah, how many feelings you got? All right, name 3 of them.
I got at least sadness.
Anger.
I got anger. I got depression. Does that count?
Nope, that's sadness. Nope, that's just super sadness.
I only got 2 emotions.
Oh shit, me too.
Okay, because I was say frustration again, and that's also anger. So I was like, oh shit.
Oh no, you know what? I got sadness, anger, and then melancholy.
Nah, because that's like a silent depression to me.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got 2 emotions.
Yep. Dap me up. That's us. Anyway.
That's us. What's up?
What's up?
I work as a teller at my state's credit union.
Okay.
I once had a woman who was cleaning money from her account. She had a bunch of Zelle deposits from her dad, but turns out her dad has been dead for 6 months, and she was pretending to be him, withdrawing from ATMs and transferring money from his account to her without permission.
Hey, $1,000 in my pocket. I won't tell anyone.
I'm having trouble understanding this confession. I mean, I might be stupid, but like, I'm still having trouble with it because I don't see anything she did wrong. I mean, I bet this is marked as a crime under some random law somehow, but I still don't see what she did wrong. Her dad's dead. What does he need the money for?
There's a will. There's a way the money has to be split. She can't just take his cards and yoink that shit. That's not how that works.
She can. If you would have slipped me $1,000, I would have said, I don't know. I didn't notice anything.
I noticed nothing, but nothing suspicioso about these accounts. I don't know, man.
Was she gonna ask for permission? His coffin? She gotta ask
come on, man.
Permission to her dad's money? Like, why? Why does the bank need the money for? Like, come on, man. You holding her up from showing off her emotion. And for what? Her dead dad that's not gonna use the money? I don't see any problem with what she did. I mean, I bet if I did some research, I probably would, but I'm not. I'm gonna be on her side blindly. I don't care. Go get your dead dad's money, girl. I used to work at KFC, and for some reason, my coworker started putting like 10 squirts of mayo on every sandwich that I was ordering, and this person provided some evidence alongside with it too. If I ever open up my fast food bag and I see a mayonnaise sandwich has been
why are they Why are they doing that?
Who knows?
Why were they? I just
People
don't
are weird, man.
understand.
place for my burger, I'm chucking that sandwich back at that worker, not gonna lie. No, you won't.
True. That's me. I got a big bark, no bite. I get it.
You're right, I won't.
I got a
worked
little
as
bite,
waiter
a little
at
bark
smaller
and no
little
bite.
restaurant. After someone left, I picked up the dishes like a normal person would. There was this guy who worked in the back who would clean the dishes really fast, so everyone kind of relied on him. Until one day we caught him not washing the dishes, but licking them.
Oh! No! No!
I'm sorry.
No!
What?
He was licking all them fleas. Oh!
That's
Oh!
fucking disgusting.
That's insanity! That's crazy! Oh!
Anyways, not long after, the place shut down to no surprise. Bro
Yeah.
was just cleaning the leftovers off, making sure the place was spick and span. Bro was just doing his job, and the fact that y'all
That's
relied on
awful.
him meant he was a diligent worker. He did
That is
I mean, I wouldn't
truly
eat there,
disgusting.
or let my family eat
That's
there, or let my friends
terrifying.
eat there, or let my dogs eat there, but hey, to each their own. Basically, I used to work in this Mexican restaurant. Reason I applied
Okay.
there, I always kept getting rejected by other places. McDonald's, Taco Bell, and other last resort jobs.
Okay.
Dang, nobody want you. But I was able to get a job at this restaurant for $3 an hour
Oh.
as a servant. Bro, you don't got a
That's
job.
that.
As a servant, not a server, as a servant. That's crazy. That's motherfucker. What?
You're a slave. That is not a job. You are a servant. This is the type of job I'd take if I had debt to owe to the boss. At first, I came in for the training, which the restaurant didn't really teach much, so I had to teach myself. But customers were weird AF. I had to serve a group of friends that were senior citizens, and they were showing pictures of their private parts to each other in public. And I saw that while I
Oh,
was
yeah.
taking their order. More of the
I just
You know what? They're just making sure that everything's good between each other.
so my
You know?
balls reach down to my mid thigh. Is that normal? Really? Mine
Anyways,
go down to my kneecaps.
I got this weird mole on mine. I don't know what's going on. Take a look.
Do you think that might be something with my testiculars? Should I get it looked at? I know mine's a little hairy in this one, but can you see it? Yeah, that is a mole. Yep.
story, work somewhere non-food related, such as AutoZone, where I'm happy. Old people be weird sometimes. They're either the most intelligent, loving people you've ever met in your life, or second to babies. All the old people I personally know are loving and intelligent though. You know, I love you, grandma. But then there's sometimes those old people that be coming up to me talking in gibberish like, and I just gotta laugh it off like, ah!
I'm like 50-50. Because a lot of the old people I meet are racist.
All of the cool old people that I knew are unfortunately now passed away. And there's a lot of old people I know that I would want to be around.
Yep. I feel like the old people I like, let me just think. No, there's a few that I like, but I know that 2 of them passed away, so now I'm kind of sad about that, but Oh, I got this one sweet old lesbian couple that I love. They make jams. I love them. They're so sweet. Because they used
Like
to
all kinds of jams.
all kinds of jams. They used to come to
They
like,
give me an apricot jam.
Yeah, they got apricots, they got everything. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool. So like they go to my restaurant, right? And like I own it now. I used to be a waitress there though. And like once in a while I'll be like, oh, have you seen Alicia recently? I haven't seen her around in a while. Could you give her some of we brought this one for her and we just wanted to say that we kind of miss her and blah. And I take their jams. I'm like,
nice.
I love them little old ladies. And they have their own like kids and shit. So what happened was like their whole lives, a little bit of backstory to them. Their whole lives they are like straight presenting and they ended up having families with kids and stuff. And then but they knew each other their whole lives though, because they like always loved each other, but they never acted on it, right? And then finally one of their husbands passed away, right? Old age, just natural, right? The other one left hers the moment she found out the other one's died. And they got together. And they're like, yeah, our first time holding hands was only like maybe like, I don't know, a few months after the death of the husband. It's the first time holding hands. And it was like, it meant like the world to them. I was like, oh my God.
Wait, are they married?
What, the 2 women? The 2 elderly
Yeah.
women? I don't know if they got married after.
Then why are they holding hands, Alicia?
Oh shit, you're right. You can't hold hands before marriage. Oh, they must be then, right? It must be. Yeah, but
Super
they
cute.
did wait a very, like, the one whose husband passed away did wait an appropriate amount of time. She, like, waited, like, quite a few months before, like, getting with her.
Yeah. I think with like older people, especially too, like you kind of know, like I think it's easier to come at peace with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like way different, like if you're like, in your 30s and then your spouse just like dies mysteriously or randomly. But like when
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
like my grandparents, like my grandma died first,
Yeah.
right? And then
Yeah.
like it was kind of like, yeah, we kind of knew this was coming. She's like 93, like,
Mm.
So it was like my grandpa was like, yeah, it is what it is,
Yeah, it's like more like an accepting time because we're getting to that point in life, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just glad for that happy lesbian couple though. Loved it for them. And the jams.
Yeah.
They
And
gave
the
me one
jams.
with strawberry cinnamon. I was like, what? Strawberry
Oh,
cinnamon. It was nice.
that's kind of good.
Yeah,
I
because
would put that on some toast.
people usually do like apple cinnamon, right? But that's a strawberry cinnamon. I was like, wow, that's a delight.
I think, yeah, similar concept.
Mhm,
Gotta switch it
mhm.
up a little bit.
They did like different fruit mixes too, different blends. Yeah.
I don't even know what they said. Yeah, old people be weird sometimes, but I'm glad that you freed yourself from the shackles of slavery and now work at AutoZone. I'm
Jesus.
proud of you, bro. I'm
No,
happy.
servitude, come on.
Worked at a clinic around 18 years old. Got paid in gift cards. Coworker got shot. And I see a patient myself once. Imagine having some kid come in asking you about your jaundice. The hell is a jaundice? Jaundice, a medical condition with yellowing of the skin or whites of the eyes, arising from excess of the pigment bilirubin and typically caused by obstruction of the bile duct.
What did he call me?
The hell is bilirubin?
What did he call me?
Bilirubin,
the same face that is the one I can hear in your voice.
yellow pigment
Oh.
in the liver by the breakdown of hemoglobin and excreted in bile. What the hell is a hemoglobin?
Oh my god, I don't know even hemoglobin.
It's
A
the
red
hemoglobin,
protein
man.
responsible for transporting oxygen in the blood of viltrumites.
Omni-Man's their shit.
Oh,
I once got
damn.
an internship for this dude I didn't know much about. And every day there'd be crazy people coming into his office screaming, holding signs with actual blood on them, making death threats, and just being
Yeah, that's
altogether vile. I don't know if it's because the guy was Republican or something, but it traumatized me and made me never want to work in the private sector again. Honestly, you didn't even have to tell me to know this. There's no such thing as an honest politician, bro. I can almost guarantee that the higher on the ladder the politician is, the more likely the employees will be treated like garbage. I just don't like the politics space in general, because the more you look into it, the more you're like, damn, man, everybody a piece of huh? I would never want to work in that space unless I'm gonna be president. I better be the president. First law, I'm the only dude on Tinder. All the girls have to swipe right on me.
No matches,
Why
buddy.
the hell I still have no matches? One of my coworkers
Exactly what you said. Crazy.
Oh, my
started
fault.
working with us recently. He got yelled at by a stupid bitch manager. Oh my god, I hate that stupid bitch. Anyways, the dude got yelled at by the manager, and it got to the point where he freaking snapped at that.
Oh.
He started insulting her, raising his voice to the point he turned red. The girlfriend tried to step in, pushing him to the side. He pushed her off and yelled, "Don't freaking touch me!" Another co-worker pulled up to stop him, and that's where he went berserk. He was pushing him while yelling, "I'm gonna kill you! You!"
Oh, okay.
The people in the restaurant had enough and tried to fight him because the majority of the staff and customers were Hispanic and Latino. He panicked and went outside, locking the customers inside. He later got chased by two old Mexican folk with freaking machetes. Can you believe that? Machetes! Unfortunately, he got away and is about to get fired. Why isn't he already fired, bro?
Yeah, why is he already fired after that? Why are the cops not called? What's happening?
They gotta give him a second chance. He's a good boy with a bright future.
He just gets angry sometime. It was snack
Boy,
time.
he's crazy. And by the sounds of it, you hate your manager too. Is your manager Chris Rock or Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen? I don't know, man. Crazy story. I don't even know what to say. Just crazy. When I was younger, I worked at McDonald's. It was painful and tiring, and I ended up getting myself fired. One day at 1 p.m., I was making french fries till this guy named Michael showed up. He caused employees to freaking quit or get fired. He messed up the employees' work like putting food poisoning in it. What? Today's was the most evil ever. He got up on the counter, put his pants down, including underwear, and then he started peeing while the french fries were boiling. He told the manager that I peed in the french fries
Actually
to let you know the
crazy.
cameras were broken and
Yo,
nobody
let's get
was
the
in
hot oil
kitchen.
splashing back.
I'm sorry. So the cameras. Oh my god! The cameras weren't working. But someone jumped on the counter and started pissing in the fryers. And the guy told the manager that you pissed in the fryers. And you got fired for that?
Turns out Michael is the son of the manager, and he believed Michael always. When I served.
Oh, that's why. Oh, he the son of the manager. Okay, that's why he can pull up here, piss in the fucking fryers. There's no okay.
The customer said it smelled like piss, which ended up me getting fired. Bro, I would hate working with an employee like this, and I would hate having a boss like this. Bosses having kids work for them, and then obviously treating them with more respect and bias just because they're their kids. Like, I could never imagine working in a working environment like that. It just sounds too annoying. And the fact that you got fired for him peeing in the fries?
Yep.
Bro, sue. I don't know what you're suing for, but sue. Just
yeah.
sue. One time when I was 5 and was still in China, my work master gave me 4 more hours of work for messing up the seam on a poop emoji plushie, trying to relate to my international audience. Share this video with Winnie the Pooh. I worked at a pizza place, and when the customers were kinda rude, I would make sure to spit on that hoe. My coworker,
dude, there's too many motherfuckers in these stories who talk about spitting people's food. It makes me scared. It makes me scared. Oh!
There's balls on some pizzas. Good time. All right, I got a lot of confessions of some of you guys working in fast food and doing disgusting things to the persons.
Yeah,
Before break, the worst teacher came in the drive-thru, so we put fart spray on his burger. I spat in this guy's burger for being an a-hole, and it turns out the burger was for his kid, and the kid ate it.
That's all food, man.
No.
Rat poison in his customers' meals. His ass hasn't been caught yet. Isn't that illegal? You trying to kill your customers?
They're literally trying to kill people. This is actually fucked up, man.
He's a serial killer in the making.
That's terrifying.
I peed in somebody's drink. They thought it was pineapple spray. That one gotta be fake, but that.
Okay, I hope that's fake, because there's no way you would drink that and be like, oh, it's pineapple. There's no way.
You guys are making me a little scared to go to these fast food chains, because after reading these confessions, I think half my food gonna be spat in or have rat poison in it. Y'all legit crazy. But based on what I read,
take my ass
most
out.
of the time, it's just for customers that are kind of rude to them. And honestly, looking through their lens and perspective, I could understand it. I'm not saying it's right or justified or anything.
I just I don't know, man. I can't. No, food contamination bad. Don't do it.
Yeah.
No.
But if I worked at fast food and you were rude to me when you're ordering your food, I might add a little extra sauce to your food. Like, sometimes customers be tweaking at the employees at these fast food places just because they got their order slightly wrong or the customer got an attitude at the start. Like, I bet 95% of the time it's just gonna be normal customers saying normal orders, and then there'll be those one customers that be like, "You forgot the pickles!" head ass, making a scene, yelling at you like you're not about to make their food in the back of the kitchen where they can't even see you. You try to start a fight with me, I'm gonna put a Shrek Twinkie in your bag and say that's your burger. Like, I'd act exactly like this person I'm about to read right here. Worked at Bojangles when I was 15, and a customer called one of my coworkers a rat because his chicken was taking too long. So my dude fried a dead rat he kept in the freezer for a moment like this. No.
What? They killed you.
What?
They took you out.
Oh my god, they eating my people right now. They eating the rats. What the fuck is happening? I'm sorry, I'm more perplexed. So you had a frozen rat in the freezer that you kept there for a moment like this, and you breaded that shit and you fried it and you gave it to them, thus contaminating the fryers and thus closing down the business? Because, like, you're just fucking over the business as a whole now. It's not even just a customer. That's like a whole... And you lost your job. Like, why would you, what? What?
Wait, I'm confused. Do you not have an emergency rat?
That's my entire
in your
community.
freezer? Oh.
Yeah, I can just grab one of my subscribers and slaughter them for food. It's fine. But I don't have them in my freezer.
Which one specifically?
Aku.
Oh, well, nice knowing you, buddy. That was so quick. It was so immediate. Sorry, buddy.
And the best part is they're definitely going to comment on the video, so that's the best part.
One but me and him knows this. See, These people be waiting for moments like this, and I'd be one of them. If I'm working at Mickey D's and a customer start cussing at me, I prayed for times like this. I'm gonna put monkey brains in your burger. Honestly,
Monkey
I'm probably one of
brains?
those petty workers, man.
Oh,
Like,
not
if I worked
monkey
at
brains.
Starbucks and someone asked for extra whipped cream on their iced coconut latte, I'm gonna be like, extra whipped cream? Nah, I gotta dip my feet in your drink, bro. You're doing too much.
That's not-
If
that's
you
not
had the
even bad,
opportunity
though.
to
Wait,
eat
that's
Bob's
just-
burgers versus my
What?
bum's burgers, I reckon you take Bob's. My bum don't taste good. I would know. I've tried it. I worked at Starbucks in
what?
2017, and I would put some pills in customers' drinks around the holidays.
What?
Why?
I went to jail for 2 years and 6 months probation. The pills
What?
weren't any bad ones, just ones that made you feel good, like dopamine.
Drug people.
You were drugging people at Starbucks. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's insane behavior.
Yeah, I went to jail. Yeah,
You
you,
went
you
to
committed
jail.
a crime,
Yeah,
buddy.
you committed-
Like,
yeah. You were drugging people.
I got some psychopaths in my audience. So back then, I used to work at a gas station in high school. The only reason I worked there because it had good pay and my homie was working there too. So working in a gas station, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff go down. I've seen people get shot, stabbed, etc. So at that point, nothing really surprised me until one day, me and my homie were just doing our jobs. I was ringing up customers, and homie was sweeping. Until this guy came in, normal-looking guy, asked for a pack of rhino pills. Nothing crazy, people get that all the time. Until I hear barking, so I don't think much of it until I see a full-grown adult man walking on all fours. And I would've just, okay, what the heck, if it wasn't for the fact he had on a dog mask on with a and it's not like he had pants on either. He walked with bare cheeks out and
he was
bra
partying.
on. What the actual is happening right now? So I was ringing up, said, "Who's a good boy?" and pet him. So at that point, I left out like I was shocked. I don't judge kinks, but I'm gonna judge this one. You weird if you do this in public.
I'm gonna be real with you. I do judge kinks. And if you're one of those motherfuckers who says, "Oh, but my kink is kink shaming," okay, shut the fuck up. You never felt a touch of another person. Shut the fuck up. You ain't real.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're right.
I'm sorry. Wait, what do you mean?
What? I don't even know what you were saying. I just heard the end. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Full Metal Gear Solid uniform for you and your partner to do those activities for everybody to see. Not everybody want to see that, bro. Leave that behind closed doors. For a short period of time, I was working at this hardware store. And when I applied, my brother told me that the owner of the store is racist and I wasn't going to get hired because I'm Muslim. And when I applied, I did notice that every single worker was white. But I ended up getting the job for some reason. My brother was pretty surprised. Turns out my brother was right. That owner was racist. Every time I came into work and he was there, he would always pat me down to make sure I didn't have any contraband. Never once did I see him do that to any of the other workers. And one day, when I gotten done cleaning
Bro,
the
get the
toilet,
lawsuit.
for some reason I was the only one getting that duty. I walked past his office and his door was slightly open. And I heard bro on the phone with someone and he was talking about how he didn't trust me. And he straight up said I was a because I was Muslim. After that, I knew I needed to do something. So instead of quitting, I hit a brick of inside his office when he wasn't at work.
my
That
God.
stuff is mad illegal. I then gave an anonymous tip to the police in our town and he
Wait, what does that mean?
He hid weed in the
they
in his
said
boss's
wood.
office. And,
Oh,
No,
like actual.
weed,
Oh,
yeah.
weed. Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
he got arrested like a week later. I love your vids, cutie. W. Nothing.
Yeah. Honestly, dubs.
Yeah, Dubs.
Yep.
but a W, bro. The only other option I could have thought of is suing him. You know,
Yep.
that's my only other option.
Yeah,
I
only
would've
other option,
recorded
yep.
him saying all that junk and I would have sued his ass. Or
You
second
could've done both.
option, statements that my lawyer told me not to say, so I won't say it. But
Mhm.
your idea, pretty good. Nice.
Mhm.
Someone said LeBron was better than Kevin Durant. That's because he is. Don't ever disrespect my little goat like that.
What?
My little husband.
LeBron is better than Kevin Durant. What? What kind of
Why is the
question
workplace
is that?
confession,
I've known this
though?
girl for more than 4 years, and I like
Maybe
her.
they worked in the NBA.
I've known her since middle school. I don't know, I just really like her. She already rejected me. That's why I don't talk to her. Because she asked me not to. But I can't get over her. She just my first love. Fleeting emoji. Fate has it we now work together. And it's been more than a year since the last time I saw her. And she's, been looking at me. I've had a little
Hey,
glow up, so
I'm gonna fucking
this
someone.
isn't really a confession. I just need advice from someone I love, enjoy, and respect. 100 emoji, 100 emoji, fire emoji, 100 emoji, fire emoji, 100 emoji.
I am so glad you asked this question. I have the perfect answer for you. So first, you gotta do this. Okay, this next story is a little too crazy to show.
But also, my real advice, by the way, is move the fuck on. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be cringe. Move the fuck on. She's not your first love. Do you know why I know that? You know why? Because it's just, you're just infatuated. You don't know her. You don't know her.
You guys didn't even date.
Y'all didn't even date. There's no love there. There's just you being infatuated. Move the fuck on. Hormones are mad confusing. Okay? Teenage hormones are no joke. Okay, everybody think that their love is their love for life when they're a teenager. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not here to make you feel like shit. I'm just here to let you know that you caught up in the sauce right now. The brain chemistry has got you fucked up. Move on. That's all. Any
type of visuals for. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna read the story. And in your mind, I'll help you visualize everything that's happening right now. My sister's coworker Amy got into a fight with this other coworker Jason because he spread a rumor that she injected her pee and poop into the burger patties, and they threatened to fire her over that until she kept denying it. So they went into the parking lot and started throwing hands. But what Jason didn't know is that Amy had put a plastic bag up her before they went into the parking lot. She took like 6 laxatives, and then when they were fighting, she pooed her pants with wet diarrhea.
What?
What?
So after they were done fighting, Amy said,
"See if you can spread this around."
And she reached into her pants and pulled out the plastic bag.
Hey, what's that?
And it was one of those where you could zip it up shut. So the plan for her was to throw it at him, but for it to be closed. And she didn't close the bag before she threw it. So she threw it and let it all over his face and clothes.
Ew, what the hell?
The fact that he played the Black Swan music is crazy.
People standing around him, and everyone stood there, frozen.
That's Swan Lake type shit.
Were screaming in disgust. And a police car drove by. Then Amy booked it. Some people say they saw her in Alaska. We live in California. The end.
That is that's crazy. No, that's no.
I don't like that story.
No, I don't. What? Why would? Nothing. I can't with the human bodily fluids and excrement and all this shit. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Was on Shakespearean levels of drama. Any other day, this would be an amazing note to end on. But I have one more.
Oh,
and this one makes me feel like George R.R. Martin wrote this himself. So before I lay this story upon you, I just need to say this experience left me with mental scars to this day.
Okay, what's up?
So last year in 2022, it was a breezy and warm summer night shift at the Steak and Shake I was working at. It was just me and my homie since the boss left early that shift. There wasn't any customers, so we were just chilling for the most part. Suddenly, the front door slams open and enters a pregnant lady. But not any pregnant lady, for you see, she was in labor. We both stood there as she struggles her way to the counter, grasping onto her stomach. We're both a bit shaken from the sudden entrance, but I ask her, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She responds in an alarming tone, "Can you please take my order?" My homie is just flabbergasted and slowly walks towards the kitchen, leaving me to take her order. I feel my throat close up as I ask what she would like. A bacon and cheese double baked burger with chocolate milkshake. With heavy breaths between nearly each word, we quickly prepare the order for her in the kitchen while trying to contact our boss. He just wanted an answer. I don't know.
Okay, so to be fair, for those of you guys who don't understand birth because you watch too many movies, so there's contractions that happen in intervals. When the intervals start getting quicker, that's when you go to the hospital. Most hospitals won't even admit you until your intervals are like more closer together because they're shit. So she might actually just have intervals that are like half an hour apart and be like, I'm gonna get a fucking burger and a shit because I'm hungry. Even with these intervals happening and the baby's head starting to pop out. The baby's head will be starting to pop out at this point, by the way. And she got to kill some time before she's actually allowed to go to the hospital before they admit her. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yep.
know if his phone was dead or on do not disturb, but we just couldn't call the homie. So we finished the order and rushed back to the counter to see the lady laying on the ground straight up ready to give birth. She yells,
Okay, no, she's stupid. No, it's different. That means her contractions were really close together the whole time and she was ready to give birth.
You want a milkshake, give her a milkshake.
That's, just give her for free, man. Don't make her pay. Like, she's, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's insane behavior. That's insane to be like, oh, my contractions are so close together. I gotta go get that double cheeseburger and my milkshake.
Give me the food. And we do so. We try to calm her down and suggest we call an ambulance for her, but she says, I feel the triplets coming right now. Which just left me and my friend in a state of pure
I don't believe it anymore.
Unwrapped her burger
I don't believe this one.
devouring it as we literally saw the baby pop out of her.
Nah, I don't. That's not.
Her pee-pee area.
Nah, that's not. I was believing it till I wasn't.
Nah.
Nah.
With all of her strength, she basically had to undress herself on the bottom to get her kid out safely. Bro, I felt so sick at that moment. I never wanted to see a pregnant woman unpants herself, but now I was forced to. Cause I literally had to help her give birth. Cut to 30 minutes later of this hell. 30 minutes of hearing her yell in pain as her newborn kids wailed out loud. 2 of the 3 kids were born in that time. And the absolute mess that was on the floor that she left. It was like spilled shake and burger pieces combined with all that birth liquid. I was going to vomit. My homie was just done at this point and left me.
Yeah, see, the only reason why I don't believe it is because if you saw someone starting to give birth, you would call 911. You know what I mean?
Maybe they did. Maybe they just left that part out,
No, they said, like, they asked, do you want me to call the ambulance? And then they just moved on, like, and then it's been over 30 minutes later. And yeah, they didn't say they were.
Yeah.
They never mentioned they were.
Minutes ago, since it was the end of our shift, I couldn't leave yet because I had the store key and only could dip when all the customers are gone. So finally, as she was taking a bite of her burger, we pulled out the last kid. It was finally over. The hellfire was finally over. The ambulance came and took the lady and her kids out of the restaurant. And I was asked about what happened from one of the paramedics, and I had to explain the situation while my hands were still shaking. Afterwards, I was the only one left there, completely traumatized from that ordeal. I had to clean up what was left of her labor. I remember walking home after that and crying on the sidewalk from how much damage that did to my conscious and mental state. Needless to say,
the thing that drives me crazy is she was having contractions that short together, knowing she had triplets, and chose to do it at a Bojangles. What they said they were at? Where are they at?
Steak and Shake.
Oh, Steak and Shake. That's CPS need to get involved right now. Those kids just came out and they need to be involved right now. But the decision's being made here. I'm gonna throw it out.
All due respect, if you live there, this happened in Arkansas for sure.
Okay, all right, if you know, yep, all right. All right, fair enough.
I feel nothing but pure injury on my soul from that night. Love your vids, by the way. They're the only sense of joy I will ever feel in this unforgiven earth.
You know what, though? I don't even blame them for being scarred by that. Because watching birth is like a very... It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, Oh my God.
It's a lot to take out, actually.
It's a lot to take out, too, Oh my God. Yeah, I'm like 50-50 on that. Because then again, do you know what? There are some people who are that stupid, who would go out and get a fucking burger and a milkshake.
That's why I said Arkansas for a reason.
God, that is just emotionally draining. They too stupid. Anyways, chat, thanks for watching. I mean, not chat, YouTube, comments, and subscribers.
Oh, she's streamer pilled.
I'm streamer pilled. Crazy. I mean, to be honest, this was my normal stream time, but I shoved stream away because I was like, I got too many videos to record and I don't have it in me right now. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Thanks for your love and support always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please. Thank you. I upload 2 videos a day. 7 in total if you include my other channels. Goodbye.